Lately I've been on my own shit. I've been in my just getting rich.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Welcome to Couples Talk, episode 6.
Yes.
See, we got a little Christmas tree right here.
We finally put it up.
Found a pillow. You know, it's been a tough year, so we.
Yes, it has.
We wasn't even gonna pick the motherfucker up, but the kids wanted us to, so you can't say no kids.
You can't.
So this episode of Couples Talk is gonna be more on like the serious side. We still gonna make our jokes because that's what we do.
Of course.
This episode is gonna be about mental health.
Mental health.
Yeah, you feel me? I think mental health is like the most important thing that we deal with in this world right now. You know, just in general, you know, and it's so overlooked. And I personally, I just feel like this stigma of like you supposed to be crazy or you supposed to be weirdo, lame, whatever the fuck people say, because you deal with any type of mental illness, it's completely whack. You know, and that's one thing about who we are, bro. We are not following the trend at all. We don't learn that shit. We are ourselves. If you fuck with us, you fuck with us. If you don't, you don't. And it's just that simple. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. I don't give a fuck how you feel about me. I'm not one of those goofy motherfuckers who's just gonna do whatever just to follow a trend or just to keep up.
Right.
You feel me? That's not us. So I definitely speak on mental health all the time, and that shit's so serious and so deep to me, so deep to my life, and it's just something that we need to speak on, and motherfuckers need to be comfortable expressing their feelings.
Yes.
And one thing I always tell people, her, and always myself, that man, being normal is boring. You feel me? So whatever normal is. Also, this whole fucking generation is based off following the leader. Yeah. Nobody want to lead. Nobody want to like, fuck, this is my path. I'm going to take this path. You feel me? And I'm gonna bring motherfuckers with me. That's how we are, nigga. You gonna come with us, and we gonna lead that way. Everybody else like, nah, I wanna be like this, I wanna be like that. You feel me? So they model themselves to be like somebody else. That shit whack. So with that being said, we're gonna get into episode 6 of Couples Talk. I'm not just here for a reading about me. Episode 6 of Couples Talk.
Mr. Two.
Let's go. Five time.
Oh,
Honestly, I want you to start first, because I started the intro. You know, yeah.
You just be talking.
Yeah,
so go.
Let's go. Start first.
All right. So, like you said, it's a very, of course, it's a serious thing to talk about, and a lot of the times, what we run into, and I say we because we all, to some degree, deal with mental health issues. Some people might not have been diagnosed, but nonetheless, like I've never been diagnosed with anything, but. It's not something. It's not like rocket science to know what like you're going through mentally. But nonetheless, it is a very serious situation, and a lot of the times we endure people telling us, like you said, that we either crazy or people are always going through their own issues. Everybody has issues in life, and we all know that same speech that is given to us by somebody that just feels like mental illness is just bullshit, which is just a simple-minded thing to think, to be honest with you. But we all get that same speech. Oh, everyone's going through their thing. Yeah, everybody is going through their own thing. Everybody goes through something in their life at some point in time. But that's not what mental illness is. That's not what mental health is about. What mental health is about more so like individually how you deal with these things or whatever that you're going through. And don't pay attention to my next. I'm sorry, I got self-conscious. Anyways, because I did this.
See, that's mental health.
Sorry. But you know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody can deal with something the way that you deal with something, and vice versa. And there's nothing wrong with any of that. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, some people deal with stress like a whole different way. Like, I was, over the last few weeks, I've been stressed the fuck out. I mean, yeah, I have my moments, and that's another thing too. I have my moments where, I can, have like a good day, or even just like a good few hours, a good moment in time, whatever. And just for the rest of it, it's just like I feel like shit, pretty much. And sometimes when that happens, you have to find something to zero yourself in to then, pretty much ground yourself, bring yourself back. For me, I meditate. I just started doing so. And it's actually very helpful and it's really actually beneficial for me. Now, anybody can try it. You know, you just put on, I just honestly go to YouTube, put on meditation, like type in meditation and boom, there's like a whole thing and they like kind of like guide you as you're meditating and everything like that. So you're not like lost, like, oh, how do I meditate? You see what I'm saying? That's a good start. Another thing, like some people do yoga. Some people, you know, they work more a little bit, or some people work less. Or, you know what I mean? Like, it's all up to you, and you have to find that one thing or those couple of things that kind of zero you in or just bring you right back to your base or your foundation, as I like to call it. So that way you're not spazzing out on people, or, you know, you're not having suicidal thoughts or anything like that, or go to that one person that you know you can talk to, or go, you know, just do something that you know will help yourself. And a lot of the times too, it's kind of hard to get there. So like I said, like I've been dealing with like just a whole lot of stress myself over these past few weeks, and a lot of the times it's like I'd be like, no, I got it, I'm good, I got it, whatever, and I'm not, you know, and I'll just go somewhere and soak and, you know, something like that. But in reality, sometimes you gotta, as like an outsider, you have to look into that. If you're around that person, you have to look into that as like maybe that, you know, that could in a sense be a cry out for help. Some people feel like, oh, if you're going through something, just ask somebody for help, and that's not easy. That's not an easy thing. And that's another thing people need to realize. It's not always easy to ask for help, and it's not always easy to even accept help or anything along those lines. But sometimes you just gotta try to push through it, whether you're the person dealing with it or the person that's around that person dealing with it.
Well said.
Thank you.
I'm making my no mistake stage
Shut up.
Wait, huh?
I thought I heard some badass kids say something.
Well, no, you didn't. The bitch is gone.
We got rid of ass. Thank God.
Speaking of mental health.
Your kids can be fucking toxic. I don't care. Your kids can make or break your shit. I don't care what nobody says.
Wait, well, I was ready for
I don't care. No, because people like to make it seem like too, like, oh, they're your children and you're supposed to be so grateful for their lives. And
We
blah,
are.
blah, blah. We are.
Still protect yourself.
But god damn.
Protect your mental health.
Like seriously. Like y'all know, because shit, we can barely make a video without y'all hearing Aiden in the background.
First time, it's so quiet here, bro.
It is. Look, listen. Child.
Yeah. Man, I've been dealing with depression since I was like eight years old, bro. Honestly, I didn't realize what depression even was until I was like, in 2002, I was 18.
No, you were 17.
Yeah, I didn't realize what depression really was until I was 17.
Yep. That's
And
9 years.
when I met with a psychiatrist and shit like that, and I was diagnosed with depression, also suppression to be black.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, depression, anxiety, you feel me? Like, my anxiety is super severe, but I didn't honestly realize what that was. Like, and growing up in a black family, you know, I'm not sure, it might just be a black family thing or anybody who can relate to this. Growing up in a family I grew up in, like, suppression is real, like, on both sides. But they, like, especially, like, sometimes, like, us as black people, I'm speaking to black people on this part, like, we feel like, man, get the fuck over that shit. Like, we all got this hard exterior because we have to, you feel me? We gotta be super fucking tough at all times. We have to be bro, we can't show any signs of weakness because the world is already on our head, you feel me?
Right.
And you
So
feel me?
like
So
you ain't got time for this.
you don't have time for that. So you got so much shit on your plate.
Yeah.
You feel me? And with that being said, it's like you kind of like tense. You know, like I got this, especially as a black man. You know, you have moments where it's like, man, like, I can't, like, cause we was raised like you can't be a bitch or you can't be weak, crying. That's whole shit. That bitch, you from that just. I know it's kind of fucked up, but that's just kind of the situation. Majority of us was raised like, you know, I know other people was raised different, but majority of us, you know.
All we can speak on is ourselves and our culture,
yeah,
so don't take it like fucking personal.
Yeah, but like, yeah, so most people like we are raised like that, and it's very like difficult to like express feelings. Like it's hard, like bro. I don't express feelings with nobody, you feel me? Besides me, her. And that, because she kind of made it okay, because I don't want to be like, man, I'm not no bitch, I'm not
I was
sensitive, you know,
soft on him, y'all.
whatever, you feel me? Because
brought that
cause I
up.
was going through, going through a lot, you feel me? Especially dealing with childhood, especially dealing with my, you know, just how our family was. It's just like, you know,
Just life.
it's life. It's just
Dealing with life and, you know,
it's
you a
very,
baby.
it's very
you ain't supposed to
difficult.
be dealing with
Yeah,
shit.
the whole process it was really tough for me, and it's like, you know, like it's little shit as black people that we deal with that we normalize that's like not like that's not cool.
It's not
Like
healthy.
not having your father, not having both parents. Like us, we like that shit nothing. You feel me? But
you know, actually, though,
but you know-
statistically, we actually have more. Like
no,
that.
I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about the regular some other shit. Yeah,
Oh.
I don't care what people feel about statistically anything. But what I'm saying is that
Yeah.
because if you're not dealing, you don't have a father, you don't have like if you're saying
Yeah.
it's like man, it's
It's
anybody
weird.
say if your parents was on drugs, say if your parents did this or whatever. You feel me? You know how it is. You stuck in the hood, man.
Yeah.
No times you know how that shit is. You feel me? Like that shit, we normalize that shit. And then when you get to the real world, and what I mean by real world is like, you gotta probably get the job, you probably gotta provide for your family, not the legal way, shit like that. Then you kind of like, you're already in a fucked up situation because, on a systemic racism standpoint, they pretty much suppress you in the hood, defund your school and your education system. So,
You
in a
got
sense,
to get to the real
you
world,
don't know
don't
shit.
know
You feel
much.
me? Like, bro, like growing up, I didn't know much. My mom taught me a lot. She brought me a lot of game and shit. You know, she bought me some game. That's how I know how to like be street smart. You feel me? And learn the fucking ways. And also going through my little shit too. You feel me? Going through my shit. That's how I realized I did that. But as far as education, I still believe in the system. I still believe in it because I feel like, bro, that's what they telling me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like kind of like when your mom tell you something. Hey, I believe in you because you're my mom. And I'm gonna
Right.
trust you
I'm a
to
child.
do
This
it.
is all
Like
I
your
have to
father
look
tell you something, I'm gonna trust you. That's why a lot of men, their father tell them so they're gonna trust you because hey, your job is to help me. Like I know my children, my sons, my little brother. You feel me? They feel like I'm gonna trust you what you telling me because you're older than me and you looking out for my best interest. That's how it's supposed to be. You feel me? So with teachers, I felt that way. But then people got a lot of motives. I was looking for a different word, but I didn't want to say it wrong. I have a lot of motives as far as like
Try to steer you in
hate.
the wrong direction.
Maybe they got hate, or they maybe don't want to see you proceed, or someone can see you. You have families like grandmothers, aunties, whatever uncles can see something special in you, but be upset with them themselves that they didn't get what they wanted, so they gonna fuck up your dreams and fuck your life. You feel me? So I grew up dealing with all types of shit like that, caused me to not even know who the fuck I am, who the fuck I was, honestly, until I probably, like, I'm still learning myself, so fuck that. So I'm still at the point where I don't know what, like, I wanted to be a football player, like, you know, sweet kid, innocent dream, you feel me?
Firefighter.
Then I love firefighters, you feel me? Cool shit, you feel me? Then at one point, I thought it would be cool to be a police officer. Then I got caught up in gang banging and shit. Then I got caught up in, like, wanting to be a killer. Got caught up in wanting to be a robber. Got caught up in wanting to just do what my environment, you know, showed me.
You are a
You feel me? Because
product of
that's
your
what seemed cool. You was, bro, it's fucked up to say you was lame if you went to school. The lame niggas went to school. You feel me? To watch you in school, raising your hand, getting all the answers right, you fucking geek. Like, it was weird, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that was my mom said, you lame fuck. You feel me? Oh, we about to get high, we about to go fuck bitches, we about to go ride on some niggas. Like, that's the cool shit. So imagine having that mindset all the way up until like 21. Well, probably I said 19. Until like 19.
I'm about to say.
You feel me? Like, I'm 25, so now I got 6 years of like trying to educate myself and unlearn the shit I've learned. You feel me? That's the key. Now you have to unlearn the shit you learned, because that's the hardest thing to do. Because like when your whole life is based off this one thing,
Yeah.
it's hard. And now that's where the mental battle comes into play. Because now I'm like questioning my identity.
Pretty
like,
much.
nigga, I'm supposed to be me. I'm a fucking gangster. The fuck? Like, nah, this I'm going through. Don't let these niggas play you. All like, you know, all that shit. Then you got that mindset where like, bro, I kind of like that. That's cool. It's fun. I like having fun. I like making people laugh. But then they get, no, nigga, that's corny. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You feel me? You got that. Then you got that battle. You feel me? Then you got that. Oh man, like I know who I am. Like, you feel me? Oh, nigga, ain't no bitch. I know where I come from. Blah blah blah. But then you got that battle where like, oh, people look at you just a YouTube ass nigga. You a bitch. oh, you this, you that, I'll beat your bitch ass. You not really tough. We in the field every day. Oh, you not like us no more, nigga. You changed up. Now you got that about like nigga trying to
pressure you pretty much.
Pressure you back in a sense.
Your life.
Right, and that shit that a nigga deal with. I watch my little young cousins all look like these guys, bro. Like they all grew up. Most of us all grew up less. You know, we were less. You know, we was less fortunate than others. But a lot of them grew up nice. You feel me? And it's crazy to see me flip. Like I grew up like a, you know, out there trying to be the rah-rah and shit. And now I'm trying to be a man and trying to take care of my family, educate myself, educate my kids, my little bro, my sisters and shit. And they like want to be gangsters now. You know why? Because it's a trend now. That shit is cool.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like it's not cool to me.
Shit don't make
Like I'm a
sense.
part of this shit, but then again, I'm not embarrassed to admit that I've done shit or I've been around shit like that. But then again, I'm not glorifying this shit at the end of the day. Because it's not cool to glorify at all. That shit is not cool. You feel me? But it's just the mental mindset of people. Like you being if your environment consists of negative energy or negative vibes or just wrong teachers, that's what's causing the youth and people today. You feel me? To like to fuck up and not have the right views. You feel me? Luckily for me, like I learned how to like to get out of shit, and I'm a stand on business. You feel me? Like I'm not a follower. You feel me? I don't follow people. If I don't fuck with it, I don't fuck with it. If I fuck with it, I fuck with it. That's simple. You feel me? I don't do shit because it was cool. I always been that type of dude. Like even when I used to gangbang, even when I used to do all that shit, like certain shit, I'm like, that shit don't make any sense, nigga. You feel me? Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, you picking on these niggas. Like, niggas used to be bullies in school. I used to fucking, nigga, like,
He used to bully the fucking bully.
I ain't the biggest nigga in the world. You feel me? Look at me, dog, cuz I ain't no big, buff-ass, strong-ass nigga. You feel me? I ain't tall as shit. I'm short as shit. You feel me? But, man, I ain't with none of that bitch-ass shit. I ain't with none of that whole shit. You feel me? Like, just not at all. You feel me? So when people used to bully everybody else, I used to always take it upon myself. But that's not cool, bro. Like, you feel me? You bullying him. Like, you bullying him because you know he got fear in him. You feel me? Like, it don't matter if you big, small, like, if you got fear in you, you got fear in you. You feel me?
Right.
So, like, me, I'm small, but I'm brave. You feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck who you is. You feel me? If I feel what I feel, I'm going to step up. You feel me? I tell people, oh, you a bully me. So then again, I became a bully of bullies. Which, hey, fuck, who cares? Hey. But still.
I feel like that's a bully, though.
Right, exactly.
Because you're, you know.
But like, and then as I got older, I learned how to stop using these, stop using those, and use this to get to people. And if it didn't work, hey, they're not just ready, but I'm going to always instill this in you. Like some people going to see this and it might work out for you, and some people it might not work out for you. You feel me? But
it's always here for you to double back on.
Yeah, I just want y'all to hear the story, just to understand that this mental health shit is legit real. You feel me? Like, bro, I'm happy as fuck right now. Like, bro, what, like a week ago? 2 weeks ago, like I was this close to fucking losing it all, bro. You feel me? Like this close, I had to go to the doctor. You feel me?
Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I had to go to the doctor. You feel me? I go to therapy every week or sometimes 2 weeks. Speak to my therapist and the reason I didn't do that at first because I thought it was lame. You feel me? But now I do it. I go to my therapist. You know, just have just solid dialogue and solid conversation on them daily because that shit is important. And I know so many people right now that deal with mental health that might not even know they deal with it, bro. So I know little shit like this matters. So to that 15-year-old, 13-year-old kid, any kid out here that's going through them problems and they just say, you just a teenager, you just going through a phase. No, I understand you and I feel you, you feel me? And one thing I realized, your life, your life matters.
Nothing wrong with you.
You feel me? Because as a person, bro, who been through so much shit, you know, I admitted so much shit, dealt with suicidal ideations and shit like that, it's real, you feel me? Mental health is real, and you feel me? And it's some people who's, you feel me, too strong, you feel me? And that shout out to my mama, who's like, she's too strong to even express how they feel and bottle all that shit in until it explodes, and then it's too late, you feel me?
Right.
So like, it's always good to have dialogue, it's good to talk, you know, and always good to have dialogue and talk. And sorry about that, I'm getting the suicide prevention number for you guys. You know, the suicide hotline number for you guys. So
I'll put it down here too.
Yeah, we put it down here. So yeah, if you want to talk, like you don't gotta feel comfortable talking to me. You feel me? Because I know like everybody tough, everybody have their moment, their heart is there, and like sometimes some people can't break through it. Because I went through like 9 therapists. Yeah, I was that difficult. So
He has
trust-
this one therapist. She was.
Shout out to Miss Katie in Montana. You feel me? Like she was literally like no shot to my therapist now. She was the fucking best therapist I ever had, and I wish she was out here because you know she really understood me. She really broke me down and helped me out in
in a healthy way.
In a healthy way, and I was like 18, 19 at that time. That kind of helped this transition of like accepting myself and being different and having fun. And that's why I want to teach you guys: just be different, have fun, enjoy life, man. Fuck all that other shit. Just enjoy life, enjoy your life, enjoy what you want to do. Don't let anybody tell you. I know it's a thing called cool and lame, okay? And what you love is considered lame. Hey, be lame.
Right.
You feel me? Not everybody get to be cool. Not everybody is the jock. Not everybody's the skater dude. You feel me? Not everybody's the gangster.
What you love and what you're interested in is unique to yourself.
Yes, it's unique to your stuff. Stay in your lane.
Exactly.
Your lane is beautiful. Fuck that. Stay in your lane. You feel me?
Shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with staying in your lane.
The word got enough followers.
Yeah, exactly.
Be a leader.
Exactly. But the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is also available 24 hours. It's 800-800-273-8255.
Why you say 800 and then say 800?
That's 800-273-8255. Yeah, feel free to call that number if you ever feeling down, ever feeling sad or whatever. Also, you can also go to suicidepreventionlifeline.org. We're going to have all that down here for you guys. It's like, at the end of the day, this shit is important.
It is.
And this is a message, man, dude. I'm 25. She's 23. Nobody talk about that shit. Cause I guess
you have to figure all of this
you're
shit out
supposed to be
together.
Man, your life matters, man. Trust me, my life get deep, bro. I talk to people who died before, man. My best friend when I was 13, killed herself, and I was the last person who she talked to. You feel me? That shit get deep.
Shit, my sister before she even died.
A couple months, right?
I think like a good 2-3
it was
months.
Close. It was like 2 months. Yeah, it was close.
My sister called me suicidal. She didn't commit suicide. That's not why she died.
Yeah.
But she, and I pretty much talked her down, basically.
Yeah.
Talking about, I know that, the baby, I know he's gonna be all right. All this type of stuff. Like, no, you have to, that's why I said find somebody. And she, crazy enough, she's never really come to me with anything like that before. But it's like as soon as she did, I snapped right into it, and it's like. It's natural within myself to just be helpful and nourishing. Yeah, to people. I don't think it's nourishing.
Nurturing.
Nurturing. Thank you.
Same thing. Oh yeah.
No, nourishing is when you eat it.
Yeah, nurturing. Kind of like
Yeah. All right. But it's in me to be nurturing to people. You know what I mean? And even though I have my moments because I did my own shit. Of course, I have moments where I'm like kind of blocked out from the rest of the world and everything. But like I said, a good thing to do is to meditate. Try meditation. For real, try meditation. Sage your house.
Go exercise.
Exercise.
Stay off social media because it's a big.
What works for you, and even if you don't know yet, figure it out.
Because social media is a big thing because you guys compare yourself.
Yes.
It's like, oh my god, like for example,
I need to be like this person.
I love music, I'm an aspiring rapper, I haven't really got shit out, but that's what I want to do.
That's what aspiring
means,
though.
Yeah, I got, like for example, right now, like I also very like mental health is so dear to me, so I'm gonna eventually start off a nonprofit organization that deals with mental health also. So, and also, we got a cover story, we got a little platform like this.
Yeah.
So
like really use it.
So I can look up to some guy like Charlamagne. You feel me? But I don't look at him like, oh my God, I'm not like Charlamagne. This guy went to, like, because I didn't go to college at all. You feel me? This guy went to college, so he might, he can speak on this stuff. No. I just feel good about myself, and I understand, like, on the street level of experience. You feel me? Go ahead.
He got some good books.
Yeah, he got some great books. You feel me? So, like, he's a good dude. I know, and you think about, this motherfucker say Charlamagne? Yeah, Charlamagne. Yeah.
The God.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
The God. Hey, what me?
He said, y'all got some names on y'all. And the little link. Charlamagne.
Hey, what me? That shit was funny. So, yeah, like, dudes that, you could call him an asshole, but that's...
And then they he speak the truth.
That's entertainment. that God also speaks truth.
He
He
speaks
also
truth.
a big helping hand when it comes to mental health.
Yes. And
I-
uplifting the black man.
Yeah, I have
or
a
just
good
the
book.
black people.
I have a good book. I might put in the description too. It's in the
will.
room. I don't feel like going to get it right now, but yeah, good book.
And that's
that
what
also
we need
deals
to
with
do.
mental health too.
Yes.
But yeah, man, it's serious, guys. And
Okay, so you had cut me off. Let's.
no, I cut you off because
I know.
I wanted to plug that in, and I also wanted to plug the fact that what social media does to you, because
Yeah.
it's like it's perception. Like if you want to be a rapper, but you like, oh my God, people don't love me like they love the baby, little baby, all them other babies, or you feel me? You feel
All
me?
the other babies.
Yeah, you feel me? And you feel like, oh man, you feel me? Whatever you try to compare yourself to them, and then like, you try to turn out to be like them. Same thing with women. You try to compare yourself to Rihanna this or this girl, that girl, and then you go get plastic surgery, whatever. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that shit. I'm not the type of nigga to judge, man. I ain't shit. You feel me?
Just
But I am the shit. You feel me? That makes any sense. I know I'm the shit, but I ain't that much of the shit to be out here pointing the finger at motherfuckers. You feel
Like,
me?
no, you shouldn't be doing this.
Do what you do.
Do what makes you happy.
What makes you
for
happy.
yourself.
If you want to do what makes you happy, and if it's safe, also be safe about it. But don't
Yeah.
do shit just to be trendy. Don't do shit just to catch a brand. Don't do shit just to, you feel me? If you can mentally tough enough to deal with all that shit that comes with this, like platform that comes with like being out there, putting your name out there, because once people get to talking about you, saying, yeah, you trash, fuck you, go to hell, go kill yourself, and then that's starting again to you, like what you gonna do? So anyways, also don't compare yourself to social media. It's fake.
It is.
It's all fake.
It's there.
It's
there
real,
to
but it's
give
fake.
You, it's there to give you something to.
It's there for
I guess,
their
look
business.
at or whatever.
You feel me? Like all of this is there for our business.
Yeah.
Like so you guys can be like, oh damn, Ant&Bre cool. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's there a platform to be like, who I want to be like them. That's all it is. We just giving you guys the real. I'll let you finish. Say your piece and I'll do that too.
Well, I'll let you say. I'm gonna let you. Okay, Kanye.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
Anyways, meditate, yoga, whatever works for you. Some things work for people. And, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I need things to be a little bit more quiet and calm, and I like to take naps and sleep, and you know what I'm saying? And I like to meditate, and I would like to get into yoga, and I like soft music, and I like all types of stuff like this. Sometimes to do with he likes to work just a little bit more or something like that, and that's fine too. It works for him. And then because we both have kind of an opposite type of thing, I help him, he helps me. You know what I'm saying? And we, to keep our foundation where it needs to be. And that's just because, we're together. Now, like, when you are, like, single or whatever, when you just, yourself, you ain't got to worry about, like, looking to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, like, find what works for you. Find what works for you. You know what I'm saying? Just go through a lot of different things and don't allow yourself to sink into it, though. So, like, a lot of the times when you're dealing with mental health issues, you tend to just lay there and you won't shower, you won't clean up.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And don't let nobody make you feel nasty or dirty or whatever, because we all go through it. We all have had moments that if you deal with mental health issues, like for real, not the fake ass people, but we've all had moments where we've gone like a few days to a week maybe or whatever without taking a shower and cleaning our house. And if you want to sit here and you want to get in the comments and bullshit, that's your business. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna say nothing to you. But it's a real thing, and that's okay. And don't let nobody judge you for it. Fuck it, shit. Don't even tell nobody then. So you ain't even got to deal with nobody judging you for it. You see what I'm saying? But once you get out of that funk, a lot, because even though you're in it, the crazy thing about it, once you do it, it like in a sense it just like clears everything away. You see what I'm saying? Like once you get in the shower, once you clean up, it's just like this load just completely just falls off of you. So at the end of the day, just find what works for you. You see what I'm saying? If it gets that bad, don't be too afraid to call somebody for help. I've broken down on the phone with a complete stranger before and ended up going into therapy myself. You see what I'm saying? Which I'm very proud to say that I finished. And she said she was going to pop up at my house if I didn't do what I was supposed to be doing. So she was dope. She was dope. She was like a very good mothering figure for me for the time being. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be afraid to do stuff.
But like I said, right here we got the suicide prevention website. Also, we got the number, so if you guys ever feel like, you dealing with some, serious issue or just minor issues, whatever it is to you. If it's causing your health or your happiness, talk to somebody.
Right.
It could be minor, it could be major, but it doesn't matter. If it's something that's affected your life, you deal with it. You speak to somebody on a daily,
Yes.
and that's important. Also get out, exercise. Do little
sunlight.
things. Get some sunlight.
That is
Read a
real.
book. Turn off the TV, turn off the social media for a second. Just find ways to gather yourself. But anybody who deal with it, we here with you and we help you get better. And this has been Couples Talk, episode 6. And then we talked about mental health, and we hope you guys enjoyed it and had a good time.
Yes, we hope we helped somebody out there.
Welcome to Ant&BreWorld.
Be a part of it.
Be a part of it. Gang!
Lately I've been on my own shit. I've been in my just getting rich.